Another way to avoid probate is through having what's called a revocable living trust. And one of the key benefits of a revocable living trust is that it avoids probate. A revocable living trust is set up during the decedent's lifetime, and they put all of their assets into this trust. They put their house in the trust. They put their bank accounts in the trust, their investment accounts in the trust. And when I say they put them in, if it's a house, there needs to be a deed. The other investment and bank accounts they need to be put in the trust by retitling those accounts. The retirement funds don't go into the revocable living trust because of IRS rules. So instead, those have to pay by way of beneficiary designation. And what that means is somebody has to make sure that they understand enough to know they have a revocable living trust, but it doesn't stop there. They need to look at their other assets, those not titled in the trust, and make sure the beneficiary designation goes where they want it to go. The good thing about a revocable living trust is all of that work is done during the decedent's lifetime. They have in their trust document designated somebody to be their successor trustee, and that successor trustee takes over upon the person's death. And what the successor trustee then does, that's the who in this case, what they do is that they follow the terms of the trust and distribute the assets according to what the trust says. That avoids probate, assuming that everything was done correctly with the trust, that it was properly funded. So rather than getting into the problems we can see with a revocable living trust, I'm just talking about if it's done correctly, a revocable living trust will avoid a probate. And the way to settle the estate when there's a revocable living trust is that successor trustee steps in. And we'll talk about all the work that they need to do. But basically, they step in and they carry out the wishes of the person who created the trust, and they'll distribute the assets. And they will not need to file a probate or in any way involve the court. So that's a big benefit of a revocable living trust.